In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Dylan Harper and what he does with the screen and roll that you can do as well that allows him to be so super successful. Really quickly, if you're a basketball coach or even a player and you want to be able to understand the screen and roll completely, make sure to go check out the complete guide to the screen and roll that is down in the description below. And if you're a player, obviously you're either a point guard or a shooting guard, make sure to go check out the point guard and shooting guard blueprints down in the description below, because they are going to be able to give you workouts but also training sessions so that you can become a better point guard or shooting guard, and they'll be able to give you a complete breakdown of that position. Let's get down, let's check out Dylan Harper. Okay, so in this first clip, we're having a pass over to Dylan Harper from the slot to the wing. Once Dylan Harper gets that ball, watch what he does. He does a quick jab in that direction, which kind of loses his man. That's really important right there. Being able to misdirect players away from the screen and then just lead them into the screen. That creates the switch. And that's exactly what happened right here. After that switch, he comes off, and they're kind of hedging, they're kind of in drop coverage, and his main man came over that screen. If your man right here goes over top of a screen, the first thing you need to do is to cut to the rim. However, watch what Dylan Harper what he does coming off of this screen. He does a little bit of a skip. That skip allows him time to be able to read what these defensive players are trying to do. He then finishes off with a floater at 15 feet. He makes the floater as well. But overall, going in slow motion, comes off with a skip. If he was to attack this man hard, there may not have been as many options as if he came off that screen soft with a little bit of a skip, because now this guy needs to sprint to that corner a lot faster. That would have gave Dylan Harper another option out on that corner, but that didn't happen. If he was to sprint to that corner, this is why centers and guys who are setting screens need to be able to set it properly and move where they need to be, because then he might have pulled away that drop coverage so that Dylan Harper would be able to score much easier. And yes, this did go in. I really like what I call a ghost screen right here. So they come up, act like they're about to screen, but then they go away. This gets this guy already understanding, hey, this guy's calling screen right. It's high, it's a switch, whatever, right? And that's probably what they're saying. And they were probably about to switch. Like, he was really stationary. That allowed Dylan Harper to be able to get in a good position, allowing the defense to be on his hip so that now he basically directs where he wants that defender to go. And now because of his size, he's able to get into that defender and goes up strong with two hands, and he's able to finish at the rim. Now, this is a very beautiful screen. I really like this screen, mainly because it's so hard. Watch that defender get shook. That's how you set a screen. Nice and wide, strong. Obviously, no talking on defense. And Dylan Harper was able to get past that screen, and I feel sorry for that guy getting screened, because that hurts. But Dylan Harper comes off strong. He doesn't skip on this one. He comes off strong. That was a very hard screen. He's now going to attack that drop coverage, this guy. However, where should he attack? When he's coming off of this screen, should he attack on this side, or should he attack back down middle? Well, going back down middle, you're going to be faced with two defenders instead of this way. You're going to be faced with one. Personally, this could have been a better decision. He would have been forced over. He would have been forced to drop, and this guy would have to be stuck to his man. However, going back down middle, it's actually a very smart idea, because of now, if he comes in, it's a kick out. If he comes in and this guy stays out and you get past, well, now it's a kick out to the corner. So everyone has to be honest now, because you're attacking back down middle. And that's exactly what he does right here. He's able to attack back down in the middle, but nobody was able to guard him, and he was able to get to the rim. Nobody decided to come out and risk playing time to try and cut that off. Now, if you can read at this point right here that this guy is coming up and your man is going over, which means that they're trying to blitz you, there's two options. So you can allow them to blitz, and that's what's going to happen, and this guy can roll. You can do a bounce pass to him, or you can do what Dylan Harper did, which is he cuts back, he splits the screen, and then he's able to get past those guys. The reason why this is actually a better option is because now you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4-on-3 situation, and it gives you a lot of options. especially if you've got somebody in the post who's basically able to screen his man. Well, now you're just basically going and dunking the ball down middle because nobody's going to be able to play help on that. If another team is trying to blitz you off of the screen, you do have two options. You can dribble out, do a bounce pass to the roll man, or you can do what Dylan Harper did, which is split the screen. Now, I don't like how this ended. However, I do like the fact that he gets the switch early on a high screen. I do like that. I also like the fact that he skips right there. Coming off of this switch, watch that, skips right there. I really like that because now it gets the defender onto his heels. You can come off of that skip and cut back left. You can go to the right. Doesn't really matter. He goes to his right and he comes to a good 2-foot stop. Now, personally, I would have rather had a kick out pass or a pass to the other postman if he could just lift up a little bit. But he didn't. He was able to score on two guys. I'm not a huge fan of trying to score on two guys in the post. Not a huge fan of that, but it worked for him. So these are some of the ways that Dylan Harper uses screen and rolls to be able to score. I hope that this helps you become a better player when it comes to a screen and roll. Make sure to go check out the complete guide to the screen and roll that is down in the description below because it's going to help you with all the different reads that come off of a screen and roll. But also, make sure to go check out the point guard and shooting workouts that are down in the description below as well so that you can become a better guard. Anyways, I'll see you guys again in my next video.